Coach of the Liberian Seniors men's national team, Coach Ansu Keita. Coach, good afternoon, welcome, members of the press. Your team went to South Africa, secured a 2-2 draw in a comeback. Tell us your impression about the game.
Sorry, I lost my voice. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be back home. We went to South Africa, we drew 2-2, and it was a good comeback. And we are home now, and we'll try our best tomorrow to at least get a victory, and that is our objective.
So we start with 2 questions. Any questions?
Coach, when you were in South Africa, did you actually believe in the result that you actually walked away with at the end of the 90 minutes, or did you go there really knowing where South Africa are on the world rankings? And did that stay at the back of your mind at all?
Can you repeat your question?
I said, did you expect to walk away with the result that you did? And did where South Africa is ranked play at the back of your mind at all?
The truth speaking, I respect them a lot, but I think there was nothing like keeping something at the back of my mind, like being fear about the South African team. The result is true, we went for it, but trust me, we went for the win. Well, getting a draw was good for us. That was part of our plan. And coming back home, the game is 50-50. Trust me, the South Africans are very good, sir. And tomorrow, 90 minutes will judge us, as I always say.
Michael Solomon with Prime FM. Your team was actually second best in the first 45 minutes away from home. What can Liberians expect on tomorrow? Do we expect to see a very strong first half, similar to the one we saw in the second period in South Africa, that earned you the 2-2 draw?
Yeah, there were a lot of factors that led to our poor performance in the first half. The players was under pressure, and looking at South Africa, and also looking at the moment we were there. And I think, aside with the players, they were not at their best at that moment. In the second half, we came back, we came stronger. But I can promise you tomorrow, from start to end, we will play a strong game.
Coach Keita, I'm Timothy Tobisaki from LIB Sport Plus. And okay, as my colleague just said, and Liberia started very slowly. Yes, the pressure was on us. So I don't know if we are expecting some changes in the starting lineup tomorrow, or you are starting with the same players, the same team.
Yeah, sorry for what you said about Liberia started slowly. No, we started with the same pace we ended with, but the South Africans were more present than us. And tomorrow for a starting lineup, for now we have no strategies on the starting lineup. I can't tell you anything about the starting lineup until tomorrow.
Hi, Coach. My name is Trojan. We just listened to your counterpart, South African coach Hugo Bruce, and of course, he sounded very, very confident here. Of course, even saying that the first goal that was conceded by the South Africans, of course, that sort of goal happens only once out of 10 chances. Of course, so he sounded overconfident, in fact, if I must say, of getting the result here against you tomorrow. Are you still thinking that, of course, with the way we heard the coach sounding, you're going to panic in any way, or you're going to go out there and show the Liberian people who are hoping, since they've never gone to a Cup of Nations for about 21 years now, to, of course, take them there this time around?
Thanks very much, Julian. The coach is a coach that I respect a lot. If he sounded confident, of course, all coaches should sound confident. If he described our first goal as once in a move, I agree to him. That's football. I could describe his goals, but I will not go there because I respect him, I respect his team. But I think he sounded more than that before. And the result was seen in South Africa. So if he still sound confident, I will only tell him that 90 minutes, I repeat, 90 minutes will judge the two teams tomorrow.
Coach Keita, Christopher Walker from Front Pitch Africa. What have you learned from that first leg with the South African going into your game tomorrow? And two, we saw Mohamed Kamara struggle to end the game because you concluded your substitution. Do we have any injury concern?
We learned a lot about the South African, and trust me, we have worked towards it, and we're still working towards it, and we think tomorrow will be better. And for Mohamed Kamara, yeah, he had a little knock, but after, everything's okay, and he's fit for tomorrow game.
Coach, my name is Oxford Brown. You performed brilliantly in South Africa, and you are about to play your game at home, but you don't look happy. Are you under pressure?
First of all, Mr. Brown, I'm bereaved. Yesterday, after practice, my wife lost her mother, and I was told, and she was more than a mother to me. And up to now, I still feel that pain. It has nothing to do with the game tomorrow. I can never be under pressure for a football game. There's still the results. Win, loss, or draw. No matter what we do tomorrow, one have to stand. Both on each side. If it will be a draw, or the South African win, or Liberia win today. So I'm under no pressure. It's true. I try to make it like, people feel under pressure because I want to make it serious that, yeah, tomorrow we're going to have fun. Tomorrow will be a day that we'll have fun as a country, and 90 minutes will judge us, the two teams.
Yeah, Coach Keita.
Yeah.
I'm Mariam Kabla from ELBC. Well, in the first 45 minutes, in the first leg of the match, your team performed very poorly. The early breakdown of maybe in defense. What do we hope to see when it comes to the second leg? What are some changes you plan on making?
The same question just came back to me, right? Wow. The team breakdown, right? First half, right? Yeah, we were playing against 12 players. We were playing against the South African team and their spectators. And the pressure was on our players, right? The second half we came back. So tomorrow, from start to end, Liberia is playing 12 against 11. So with the 12 players, we'll get that support and we'll get that feeling to play for them.
Coach, I am Fatmata Barry from Prime FM. We saw your first choice goalkeeper, Tommy Songo, come under a lot of criticism after his, first half mistake that cost Liberia the first goal through Lal Foster. What are you doing in your technical team as a team to curtail similar situation from happening on tomorrow?
It's a good question, and let me take my time to answer this question for all the Liberians. It's true, I have so many messages, some threatening, but I want to ask Liberian one question. Have you seen big, great goalkeepers in Europe or elsewhere making mistakes? Yes, of course. Just recently in the Champions League, we saw it. So if a goalkeeper make a mistake, does not mean that he's not a good goalkeeper. That mistake was done maybe probably something that we don't know. But trust me, to me, with me, my first choice goalkeeper, and he will do great tomorrow, and he will be there tomorrow, ready.
Coach, one final question for me. Are you aware that you're on a threshold of making another history for Liberia, being the first coach to qualify this nation to its third Africa Cup of Nations qualifier? Do you know how much that means to Liberians? Do you know how much rests on your shoulders? how much Liberians are yearning and depending on you for the result tomorrow?
You mean I'll be the first coach to qualify Liberia?
In 21 years.
Okay. That is very emotional for me. That I will be the first coach in 21 years to qualify Liberia. But trust me, if we win tomorrow, not if, when we win tomorrow. When we win tomorrow, the glory will be first to God, Almighty Allah, and to the Liberian people. It's not about Keita. Keita is here to help his country. And Keita is here to play his part, to give back to his country. As they always say, it's not what your country do for you, it's what you do for your country. So it'll be a pleasure, at least if I get a victory tomorrow, to give Liberia her third African combination. It will be a great history for, not me, but my players. And everything we're doing tomorrow, trust me, Keita have no part to play in it. Keita is just a coach. I'm just there to guide my players, to give them the tactical strategies, but they are the one on the field. So we all should rally around them, motivate them, and get them prepared for tomorrow. And anything tomorrow, if we win tomorrow or when we win tomorrow, the players deserve all glory, and we should be there to support them. Good, not about Keita.
Coach Keita, I'm Giant to firstly, congratulations. I would like to do a follow-up to children's question.
Yeah.
The last time Liberia came close to qualify for the Nation Cup, it was at home 2016, we're at the 8th year. Are we Liberian hopeful? How optimistic that you are going to the future, and you don't think that it won't be repeated, that we lost the last kick of the game in 2016 against Congo? Is it Togo?
Yeah, Jonathan. You know, some people will tell you that they don't believe in God when it comes to football. I believe in God. I'm a Muslim. I believe in God. Luck is another strong force for footballers. And I wish us good luck tomorrow too. And repeat or not repeat itself, let's first ask the Almighty God to guide us, protect us, and give us the strength to fight, to give that vision to our people. I think all the players is aware of what happened in 2016, as you said, and even beyond that, and they are willing to give the 100%. They are willing to fight, at least not for it to repeat tomorrow. And I'm sure it will not repeat itself tomorrow. We'll fight our fight.
So finally, Sylvester, come out.
Okay, I'm Sylvester. I work for OKFM. Coach, Tony Tisdale came from the bench to score the first goal, which actually brought Liberia back into the game. His celebration was, use of finger gesture, almost like he was mad with you, why you have to keep him on the bench. And Tony has had problems with other coaches, specifically Butler, in some matches where he was always, kept on the bench and bringing him second half. So I'm wondering whether you have, let's say you have had problem with him before, or what is your observation from his on-field and out-field performance?
Thank you for the question, but sometimes some of the question is looking for not funny, but it's hard to answer as a professional person. I think I will not answer that question like you want me to answer it. Dunia is my son. I brought Dunia back to the team. And today is here to give his 100% to Liberia. The gesture you saw from Tonia, it was not at me. Tonia looked at the TV, he was telling Liberian, trust me again, I'm here to give you back your glory. It was not about me. I'm not the one who took Tonia for the team for the first time. I brought him back. So Tonia can never happen with me. Tonia will be my son. As I'm talking to you right now, if I get to the players, the first person who can run to me and jumped on me like a baby, Estonia. He is happy. He was over happy that he came back to give Liberia the glory. So it was not about me. Tonight is good. He was happy that he was back. Thank you.
All right, member of the press, let me say once again, thank you for forming a part of this pre-match press conference, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So after the South African practice, national team practice session will be open for the same 15 minutes.